My name is Howe, and this is my second float. I have to come here from about 300 miles away, but I don't find the drive that bad for the experience. It's just something that you can't, you can't really get anywhere else besides floating. I mean, you can, some guys climb mountains for it, some guys do that, but I mean, I've had a massage and things like that, what most people would do to relax, to let go, that sort of thing. But the first time I ever did it, it was almost as if, I don't know, almost as if you're in a different universe, really. I mean, that's basically what it is the isolation, I mean, you take something that's always on in your brain and you temporarily shut it off. You disconnect with your body, and by doing that, it allows you to see things about yourself, about life, that you would never get anywhere else. I had a very difficult time with vulnerability, putting myself in a vulnerable position and, being vulnerable. And so when I went in there, I finally just let go. It's like being on a cliff and being afraid to like do a free fall or something, and then just kind of just saying, all right, just let go, and then just jump. When I finally made that jump, I started seeing like this. There was like this black, like I was surrounded in this cylinder, like this cylinder of just this black raining tar type stuff. And every once in a while I'd see this really bright light shining through, like super bright too, like so bright you couldn't even look at it. And then, as I'm sitting there, I can see myself in almost a third-person view, and I'm looking back at myself, and I'm just continually like looking up all around me. It's all on the ceilings, it's falling down. It's really weird, and I was really afraid of this black tar stuff at first, and then I got, of course, the curiosity. I wanted to see what was beyond that. And then I open, I peer through it, and this light just hits me, like really bright, and I'm literally like this. And I don't know, I see myself, and I'm literally sitting like the lotus, in yoga, like I'm just sitting there, and, and then I just look up at myself and my eyes open, and then like literally it just like explodes, like just a big star, it just exploded, and I can't even see it anymore. And to me what that meant was the wall of the black liquid tar was like my vulnerability and me holding myself back from something that could be really great. It takes a weight just off of your shoulders, like permanently really, because even if you kind of start to revert back to the way you felt, you always kind of remember that first time. You remember that time of that float and like that opening that you had to, like I said, that different universe to where you saw you for you, as opposed to you, with a stress from a job, a relationship, previous past things, childhood, whatever. You saw you for you and what you really should be. One of the things that I saw were like things that I needed to kind of fix about me and the way I looked at things. And like for instance, I used to be like really hard on myself about every little thing, like no matter what it was, I always felt that it wasn't good enough, or or I wasn't doing a good enough job. And what I didn't realize is that was kind of impacting me everywhere else in life too. And when you're in the tank, you lose all that. And it's great, because if you're someone who hangs on really tight to things in life, like you're kind of, maybe have a little bit of anxiety, a little uptight, the world gets to you sometimes, all that just goes away. And it's great. I mean, I'm not really much of a drug user, but I can tell you it's like drugs without drugs. It's great.
Awesome.
It's great.